Okay, Saggies, welcome into your reading. I know I never do them here. I usually do them on TikTok. Let's see. Maybe we can grow your group here on YouTube too. Let's see what the situation is for my Sagittarius, please. We're going to go from the 15th to the 22nd, please. Justice and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. Sag. Wow. Something's definitely going your way. Definitely in your favor. If some of you are in court, for whatever reason, the decision's going to be fair and balanced for all parties involved. But with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's telling me you're coming in from out of the cold. It's telling me you're not going to suffer some financial pinch anymore. That's over. All right? Okay. Others of you, this is karma correction. It means your person came back to you. It could mean you have another reward that the universe rewarded you with. Regardless of what the reward is, you're coming in from out of that cold. As we said, your blocks, obstacles, and challenges start to remove themselves. Five of Wands in reverse. Okie dokie. What's coming in from my Saggies, please? Five of Cups. Feeling guilt, regret, remorse, loss, woulda, coulda, shoulda. What was done was done. And that thing that's meant for you won't pass you by. It'll just keep circling you until you're ready. Unless it's you. It won't leave until you are ready. All right? So it could be a person that's just kind of like lingering around you, not leaving you because you weren't ready before and you might be now. The only way you'll know is when you stop pining over the loss and turn around and see the two cups right there. Okay? Saggies? So I want to put this in a little bit in perspective. You've been going through some shit for a hot minute, okay? And things were a strain for you. And now that strain is kind of going away, but you feel bad about it. You shouldn't, because you have other forms of abundance to look forward to, and that you need to handle too also. What's the surprise here for Six of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Three of Wands? And the World card. Okay. The Hierophant talks about something traditional, like your career, like an institution. What's an institution? A college, a university, something, a church. The Hierophant also represents traditional, like a 9 to 5 job, like a commitment, like a marriage. Okay? So Hierophant is here, but it looks like somebody has mentally disengaged and is leaving and going towards something easier, but also in the interim, waiting for their ships to come in. Saggy, you have made some sort of plans, some formal plans, okay? And now that you've mentally disengaged and left the chaos behind and you're going to something smoother and easier, you're waiting for those results to come in now. You are at the end of a chapter from what I'm looking at. Obviously, we're going to clarify all these cards and see what's going on. What is the advice here for Sagittarius? It's a lot of major arcanas. The Queen of Wands, that's pretty much you. Strength, Leo energy. Justice is Libra, by the way. 10 of Wands. And the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Okay. Two things here. Because it's a large audience, I need to make sure I'm speaking to a bunch of different camps that I see. Because it's not a private reading. So here you are, all in your fire glory, Queen of Wands. Zesty, sexy, attractive, passionate, fiery, creative. Along with a King of Pentacles, which is earthy, grounded, stable, rooted, has their shit together, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. You are a king and queen. You are very much solid because you're vibrating on the same frequency of the kings and queens. It's not like you're a king and you're dealing with a page. You're like a typical, normal, atypical couple. Now, if that is not you, then the other people I'm seeing here is a couple that is having a love affair but can equally be together. Yes, I said that. You seem to be about to give up on something. Do not. You do, though, have to resist some bullshit or a person or circumstance or situation. You have to put your boundaries down. All right? And you need to take a risk and a leap of faith to find that thing that you truly wish and desire, Sagittarius. We'll see more of what it's talking about when I clarify it. But the 10 of Wands makes me feel like, I know you're burdened, I know you're overwhelmed, I know you're tired, but don't give up yet. What is the outcome of the week? But do resist the crap. And that's probably what's going on. Someone's wearing you down. Keep persevering. Outcome. I don't like talking about Three of Swords. It's painful. You need to make a judgment call on something that hurts. But I want you to remain optimistic and hopeful, okay? Because there are some things that are coming in for you. Interesting. I think Spirit wants you to know, like, okay, well, somebody needs your attention or you need attention. I don't know. I'm getting like neglect vibes. So it's hurting you that you need to make a judgment call on that. Some of you, it's your marriage. Quite frankly, a relationship, maybe a career, or even saying goodbye to somebody in whatever capacity that is. All right. Let's start clarifying why you have Justice here. And Five of Pentacles in reverse for Saggy, please. You have the Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. Okay. And the Nine of Swords I don't like. See, you are trying to mentally disengage because you have so much stress and anxiety and you have these sleepless nights over this whole entire situation. But Knight of Wands is also making you feel like, oh my God, I just want to run away and just, go do my thing. Go have some fun. I can't remember last time I had fun. Others of you, this whole thing, this whole court thing, this whole you coming in from out of the cold with Justice is helping you go into something much easier now, right? But after that happens, you are kind of also doing this like Knight of Wands, like you're acting non-committal, casual, having fun. I think you're trying to just kind of do these things like where you're trying not to look at it, like hear no evil, see no evil. I think you're also running passionately towards a new solid start also. Like this happens, you're like, okay, bye. Passionate new beginning. Not passionate. Solid new start. New life. Five of Cups. You have Four of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands. Okay. In the Tower. I think some of you tried to have a passionate new beginning or some sort of project, but you didn't really invest in it. You were just like having fun. This is casual, non-committal, go in, go out. This is wands, 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 wands. More wands that you did not plant. And maybe you feel guilty. Maybe you feel bad that some of you lost a house or you couldn't upgrade something. Others of you, you just did not invest in this new project, this new beginning, this new person. In fact, you had nothing but a Tower moment and fell apart. And now there you are trying to manifest something with a lover or a partner. It goes that way. But there's pain behind it too. So it's a juxtaposed feeling. Like in one aspect of your life, you're getting happy because you're moving forward and you have somebody there, but in the other, it's like you're letting go of an old life and it hurts. Okay, what is the Three of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Six of Swords? Saggies, I mean, your planet, Jupiter, your benefactor, in fact, is definitely helping you a shit ton. And if you have Saggy anywhere in your chart, go find out where it is, because that's where you're going to benefit the most. Page of Wands. You are a little kid in a candy store saying, ooh, and what does that taste like? And what's down that aisle? And what's going to happen in this relationship? And what happens if I move across the country? And what if I leave the country? And what? Exploring. You made some plans. And now you're excited to see where it leads. You're curious. After you've left some sort of commitment. I see you love someone, though. I see you have feelings here for somebody. Queen of Cups. You're emotionally mature and available. You set that heart chakra right open. And stability behind it, but I see something about reconciliation and justice. I don't know if some of you are having reconciliation, but right behind is the Ace of Cups. Meaning new love. So, let's see, what is the Ten of Wands, the Leon, Strength card, the King and Queen over here. Why are they in the advice, please? Clarify the advice here. You're not using your intuition. And moreover, I guess the person you weren't talking to, you started talking again. Or you need to. You really need to engage in a fresh new start in love. Even if you're getting back with an ex, you would have to do like a full-blown do-over. Like renew vows, re-meet each other, let your tower go, let your old life go. Even if that means like selling your house and buying a new one together again. Brand new. You need new, a fresh new start. I don't care if it's in your career or your love life. That's your advice. All right? Now, High Priestess in reverse. You're not using your intuition and you need to. So go to the thing that's going to be a solid new start for you. I know they're there. I know the signs are there. I know there are people waving flags at you. Over here, Sachi, over here, over here, over here. Three of Swords and the Judgment. Judgment being your card, Saggy card. Remember earlier I was saying about a juxtaposed feeling. In one aspect you're happy and in the next you're not. Something's heartbreaking for you. I don't know if you felt like you're breaking up with a soulmate for some of you, or you're breaking up a happy commitment, marriage, whatever. And it's heartbreaking because there it is. And now you got to make a judgment call on it. Others of you, it's that juxtaposed I was talking about where something is falling apart for you and it's breaking your heart. But then you have this whole other situation waiting for you where you could be happy ever after. Because I know someone's coming to talk to you heart to heart. I know you're going to be torn with this person from your past. But now you got boundaries. King of Wands coming in. You are still holding on. Queen of Wands. That's a set match game. I think this is a process this week. I think you need to go through this to understand that you have two Three of Swords in the same position, which is pretty fucking rare. I cannot ignore that. That is some pain, profound, that you need to heal from, okay? And you need to make a judgment call on it. It is what it is. And like I said, if it needs to come in correct, everyone's got to go and do their homework. Go clean your shadow side. Not you, Saggy, maybe them. Got to go do what they got to do and then come back, or, give yourself some space. I don't know. But you really need to engage right now on the new thing in life. Let me see what I'm talking. Let's see what we're going to talk about for love. Specifically love. Very soon. Yeah, you got somebody in your world where the window is rapidly shutting. We'll see more in the extended. So you got to make a choice on them or they're goodbye forever. And that might not be who you think it is. Because that might be your lover or your person. Because I see you acting casually, too casually here with someone. Saggy, please. What'd you guys get? Oh, reminder, those of you who stuck around, I'm glad because this is going to be good advice. Really good advice. All right? My child, sometimes I need to remind you of a lesson you have already learned. When I provide you with a familiar situation, are you going to follow the same path blindly or are you going to choose another direction? When you draw the symbol for reminder, you're being asked to remember all that you have learned about life up until now. Don't forget what you already know. It isn't necessary for you to learn the same thing twice. Then again, I guess how else will you learn? Keep the faith and be good to yourself. You can always start again if you make a mistake. If you stumble, I will catch you. But remember what you already know. Pull out your old luggage. Remember old things. Pain. No need to repeat a cycle. All right. That's what I got for you guys. Let's head over to the extended. Everyone else, I'll see you on the next one.